this video, I'm going to talk about one of the most exciting recent developments from ChatGPT called Canvas. You can think of it as a real-time collaborative editor for writing and coding tasks. Makes it really easy to iterate on a piece of writing or a piece of code with ChatGPT back and forth. As of today, November 16th, 2024, it is limited to paid users. But if you have a paid account, you can go ahead and access it by clicking the model selector up here, select GPT-4 with Canvas, which is currently in beta. Okay, let's start by writing a blog post. The importance of personal branding and content creation for 2025. So with a simple prompt like that, now you notice ChatGPT opened the Canvas screen and it's typing out this initial first draft. And it looks different already from the previous screen. It's actually a split screen experience where on the left side is your ChatGPT conversational interface, and on the right side is where you can focus on the content itself, whether it's a blog post or a piece of code. And what's really cool about this conversational interface is you can just tell ChatGPT what you want it to change. I'm just scanning this blog post and it's a little light on data. Unfortunately, Canvas does not have internet access yet, but let's try to tell ChatGPT incorporate more data and statistics throughout the post. Now it's actually going through the entire post and incorporating more data. A recent study found this: 63% of consumers, according to a survey of LinkedIn, 85% of professionals believe having a strong personal brand helps them stand out. Another stat, 92% of people trust recommendations. More stats down here. HubSpot said 70% of marketers actively investing in content marketing. Just by telling ChatGPT to incorporate more data and statistics, it's gone ahead and done that. Now let's say we want to update just this paragraph. So you can actually select it like this and then tell ChatGPT what you want to change. So click Ask ChatGPT, rewrite the conclusion to emphasize next steps and action items that a person can take who wants to build their personal brand today. Okay, so now it's taking just that last section that we highlighted and rewriting it according to our direction, emphasizing actionable next steps that you can take today if you're interested in creating content and building your brand. This is a really, really neat interactive way to iterate on a piece of content with ChatGPT. It has a bunch of other features as well. So if you hover over this button, it can suggest edits throughout the post, adjust the length of the post, adjust the reading level of the post, add final polish, and add emojis. Suggest edits is really neat. So go ahead and click that. Okay. And now ChatGPT will basically analyze your entire post, offer up these suggestions, which you can then implement with ChatGPT. Consider adding a brief stat to immediately reinforce the importance of personal branding. Go ahead and click apply. And now ChatGPT is going to implement the suggestion it just made. Added a second sentence emphasizing the first point. And then ChatGPT's suggestion here: include a brief example to illustrate the competitive nature of the internet. Let's click apply and see what it does. Okay, so now it took that same concept of the competitive internet and added a statistic. Over 50 million people now identify as content creators, making it crucial to stand out. And you can do that again and again with each suggestions. If you don't like the suggestions, just click X. And let's say we want to adjust the reading level of the entire post. Let's make it middle school level. Okay, it's going to change the language and the reading level so that it's even easier to understand. And if you don't like any of the changes, you can always undo and redo. Click previous version and you can see some of the words change, right? So previous version in 2025, personal branding is no longer a luxury, it's necessity. Go back to the current version in 2025, personal branding is more important than ever. Middle school language, that's the difference. But you can restore the previous version if you prefer it. Another little neat use case here is to incorporate a few quotes from famous content creators like Gary Vee. So you're writing a blog post. In addition to incorporating data and stats, you want to incorporate quotes from other notable and reputable figures in the space. And now it just weaved Gary Vee everywhere. So let's say you don't like it, just click undo, and then this will restore the previous version. So I'm personally loving Canvas so far. I think it's a really, really intuitive and agile way to iterate on a piece of content or a piece of code. You can tell ChatGPT anything you want. It goes ahead and changes the post, but you also have granular control. You can change just a sentence or just the phrase that you select. So I find it really well done from a user experience perspective. It is lacking in some features right now, but OpenAI has said that it will eventually have more and more of those features that we're already accustomed to in the normal ChatGPT 4.0 interface. Really, really neat. Definitely recommend you try it out.